Hey, good afternoon, third grade friends. All right, you are in our writing section. So what you're going to do today is you're going to build on what you wrote yesterday, or what we brainstormed yesterday. So you're going to build on what you brainstormed yesterday into making a plan for it today. So today you're not going to watch one of those cutesy little videos that I have you watch because I'm going to have you set up a little different way than what she would have you do it. So we're going to skip less or episode 3, and we're going to just do this lesson here. So have your writing journal out with you. If you want to follow along, you can do it, or you can do it afterwards. It's your choice. You can whatever you would like to do. So you can either do it after the video or do it during the video. So awesome. Here we go. Let me share my screen with you. Let me show you what we got going. Awesome. So yesterday I made a brainstorming session. So yesterday you were supposed to pick which one you wanted your writing to be about, what you were going to do yours about. So I need to. Awesome. Found my pencil real quick. Should have had that ready for me. Awesome. Here we go. All right. So I didn't pick one either. So what I'm going to do, I know a lot about that I can give you lots of facts about. I'm going to do Michigan football. Like I said yesterday, even though they're not super great this year, I know lots of things about them. So I'm going to write about Michigan football. So on your next page, so make sure you picked one. If you haven't done that already, make sure you stop and pick one. On your next page, you're going to flip the page in your journal, in your writing journal, over to the next page. And so this is going to be your plan. So I want you to put, so I'm going to write Michigan football plan. So if you're writing about elephants, you're going to put elephants plan, or you're going to write, who did I see yesterday? Some people are going to write about dogs. You're going to write your dog plan. So whatever your topic is, and then plan. So then you're going to have your introduction. So your first paragraph. So Michigan football plan. So this is what our part is up here. So then we're gonna write your introduction. You're just going to put intro, but you're not going to write your intro today. So your first thing you're going to put number 1 is going to be your intro. That's going to be your plan. Your first paragraph is going to be your intro. So we'll work on that tomorrow. And then so number 2, write this down. Number 2 is going to be, so you're going to come up with subtopics. So you're going to need 3 different subtopics. Subtopics are things that you are going to talk about within your writing here. So I need to talk about 3 different things about Michigan football. So like Michigan football, I know about their uniforms. So I can tell you, so these things have to be like 4 or 5 different facts, like 4 or 5 different sentences within it. So I have to talk about, when I put uniforms on here, I need to have um, I need to have 3 or 4 sentences I can talk about what their uniforms look like, what their helmets look like, what their jerseys look like, what their pants look like, what kind of cleats they wear, and things like that. So I know, like, they're very special uniforms that Michigan wears. I know what they wear when they play home games. I know what they play when they do away games. So I know lots of different facts on those things. I know some of the special jerseys that they've worn. So I can write about that. So that's my first subtopic. So you need 3 subtopics. Intro is not a subtopic. You're gonna introduce them into your writing here in your intro. So first paragraph is going to be intro. Second is going to be your first subtopic. So that's my first one. So number 3 is going to be your second subtopic. So I know about uniforms. I also know about the teams they play. So I'm going to put about teams Michigan plays. Teams Michigan plays. Perfect. So I know the teams that they play, who their rivals are. So I know who their big rivals are. Ohio State and Michigan State are their big rivals that they play every year. Sometimes they play Notre Dame and they play in the Big Ten Conference. So I know lots of facts about who they play each year. Sometimes they don't play the same teams each year, but they always play some of the same teams, their rival teams that they play. So I know about the teams that they play. I know the uniforms. I know about their stadium too. So I'll talk about their stadium. So that's my third subtopic. So 3 things you're going to talk about. So uniforms, teams Michigan plays, and then their stadium. And then the last thing we're going to do is our closing. So everyone will have the same thing. Number 1 will be intro. Number 5 will be closing. And these 3 things are going to be different for you. So if I were to do another one here, so if I were to do another one, so this is my plan for my Michigan football. And so let's say I want to try and figure out one that people don't know, that people don't have. So If I were to do another one, so let's say I was going to write about elephants. So just to give you another example, because that's about a team that I really like and really know. So elephants plan. So if I'm writing about elephants, plan. Number one is going to be my intro, just like everyone, intro. Number two is going to be, let's see, my first subtitle, things I know about elephants, what they eat. What they eat. So I know about 4 or 5 sentences about what they eat, what they drink too. I'm not going to put what they drink because that's about the same thing. So what they eat and what they drink is kind of going to be the same. So I'm going to talk about what they drink, how much they drink, what kinds of foods they eat. Are they vegetarian? Are they omnivores? Are they carnivores? I'm going to talk about that in number two. So number three is where they live. Where they live would be a good one. So I know generally where they live. I know that some of them are in captivity. I know some of them are in zoos. I know some of them are in Africa. I know some of them are also in India. And I know some of them are in like kind of like Asia area too, just on different types of elephants. So I can write about that. Another thing I can write about is the types of elephants. There's not always one types of elephants. I also can talk about how they are kind of becoming extinct. Different types of elephants are becoming extinct. There's the Asian elephant. There's the African elephant. Um, some of those ones are different colors. Some of them have longer trunks. Some of them have longer tusks. Things like that. That's what I'll talk about in the types of elephants. So I will eventually have 3 or 4 sentences about what they eat. I know 3 or 4 facts about where they live. I know 3 or 4 facts about types of elephants that there are in the entire world. So I'll talk about that. And then my last one, like everyone would be a closing. So everyone's going to do closing for number 5, closing for 1. So these are my 2 plans for my writing topics that I would do. So you are only doing 1. You're not coming up with 2. You're coming up with 1. The reason why I did 2 is to kind of show you what an animal one might be like, and then what maybe like your favorite team type thing would be like, or like a different topic. I know I know Eli talked about RC cars, so he's going to tell me, he's going to do the intro, and he's going to tell me 3 different subtopics about, so 4 sentences about something about maybe the RC cars that I actually don't know much about RC cars, so I don't know what his subtopics would necessarily be. Maybe about the types of, so maybe the first one, this first subtopic might be the types of RC cars that there are. Maybe there's more than one type. Maybe the remote controls that they have, and maybe how you use them would be maybe his last subtopic there. So that's just maybe one that I saw that came off the top of my head. So make a plan just like this, turn it in. Get out of this part. I want you to turn it in to our writing section here. So make sure you're at writing. Make sure you turn it in, take a picture, turn in. It's not going to be brainstorming, but it's going to be your writing stuff. It's going to be a writing plan. So I'll make sure to change that wording on there for you. So same thing as yesterday. Turn in your writing plan. Turn in this plan here that you just did. Only do 1. I did 2 to kind of give you 2 different examples on what you would do. So you pick. Make sure you pick yours what you have. Remember, I picked Michigan football. So my plan is about Michigan football. Remember my plan. There's an intro. There's 3 subtopics, and then there also is a closing as well. So yours should look just like this. This is all you need. I don't want any sentences or anything like that. First thing is your intro, then your 3 subtopics, and then closing. Just put closing. So you're not actually writing your closing. You're not actually writing your intro. You're not writing any sentences. Just your plan today. Awesome. So make sure you watch this video. Make sure you understand what you're doing before you attach. So thanks, friends, for watching this. I appreciate it. Enjoy this writing part. Awesome. See ya.